This is the Chrissy Swan Show.
Well, it's Thursday today, but it was a very, very exciting Wednesday night for me because you may have heard me mention that a very special delivery had come. And I speak, of course, of my Cheeto Crunchies, my beloved Cheetos Crunchies.
We have very different ideas of special deliveries, don't we, Swanee?
Now, these are as rare...
There probably have been...
Well, I don't have to go to a street corner in Parramatta for mine. So these are rare as hen's teeth. You've got to get them from weird little supermarkets. You've got to get them when you can see them. I found them online for half the price they normally are. And I ordered 10 bags and they arrived last night. And I just wanted to know, I brought them in. I'm holding them like a baby.
You are.
Have you ever tried the best snack ever invented?
I think years ago maybe I had with you, but I can't remember. I don't remember the taste.
Oh my God.
Stuff that's too cheesy I don't love though.
Sarah and Tom, come in because you must try, and I am a snack connoisseur. I have eaten many snacks. Please enjoy.
You know how much I hate eating on air, but I'm going to keep eating it because it's so yummy.
It is. Twisties are great. All of those are great that you can get anywhere, but these... Okay, Sarah's choking.
coughing on it.
Can you taste
We
the
need first aid.
superiority?
Excuse me.
Yeah.
It's like a twisty on cheese crack.
Yes,
Yeah.
it is.
Yeah.
And it's like it's like a Twisty and a Dorito had a baby.
Yes.
Sarah's actually dying
Oh my
outside.
God, I'm killing my boss.
That is so fantastic. Hey, after 3 o'clock, Chrissy's barley beats is back. Can you get those in Bali? I think you said you can.
Yes, you can.
Yeah,
From
great.
your Circle K, yeah.
Register via the Nova Player app if you would like to win a trip. We'll also be asking
What's
for
my
your
song?
sweeping statements.
The Chrissy Swan Show.
Oh, the dulcet tones of my favourite little elfin boy, Troy Sivan. What does that mean?
All new Suzuki Swift Hybrid is here. Australia's best value hybrid. Win $20,000. A brand new Suzuki Swift Hybrid.
And a star.
Hey, what's up? This is Troy Sivan. See me live. Your chance to win only with Nova.
So exciting. You know, I've got a hybrid car, and the last time I filled it up was 2019. You can get used to that. Kayla, you are in the draw for cash, car, and a star.
Thank you so much. Oh, my God, thanks.
Imagine driving away in that Suzuki Swift hybrid.
The only thing with the hybrid, Swanee,
Yeah.
and this has happened nearly in the driveway with you and me, you can't hear them coming.
No, you can't.
So if I've got an AirPod on or if I'm on the phone,
Yeah.
you could run me down.
Can I tell you, it's one of the joys of my life. You know that neighbour that hates me?
Yes.
I love
Really?
nearly running him over.
I mean, one day just do it.
So many times he looks over his shoulder like, oh, and I just go, hello.
It's me.
I'll get you one day, creep. Hey, Jordan, hello.
Hello.
Hello. Hi. Now, which element of Cash, Car and a Star are you the most excited about?
Oh, my God. New York City.
Oh, man.
It's crazy.
And what could make New York City better? Oh, excuse me, Troy Sivan, live.
Troy Sivan. Oh, my God. Literally my favourite.
Isn't
I
he
love
just
him.
the most magical unicorn of a boy?
Oh, he's amazing. And a Melbourne boy, too.
Yes.
Totally. Jordan, do you love Charlie XCX as well?
I love her.
Tom, am I right in saying she'll be at that show in New York? Yes.
Oh, that's
How good.
exciting.
She's my queen.
Well, you are in the draw, Jordan. And last but not least, hello, Kate.
Hello, how are we doing?
I mean, look, I get the feeling from your matter-of-fact manner, Kate, that the car is wonderful and the trip overseas is great, but you're into the cash.
Yeah, imagine having all that spending money. My gosh.
Oh, my God.
You could buy all those souvenirs, the merch.
Or you could do what my dad says to do and just pop it in your super
No,
love.
Major Gary.
You are in the draw, Kate. You are in the draw, and keep your ears peeled for more Troy Sivan. That is your cue to call for Cash, Car and a Star.
That
is
is
that
it,
right?
Swanee.
Now, speaking of Troy Sivan, he is a magical unicorn of a boy, and
is.
he has just debuted in a new campaign for Gap.
Do you have a pair of Gap jeans or any clothing from them? I don't. And I feel like now this has made me want to go and get a pair.
That's interesting because Gap has been very, very cool for a very long time.
Yeah.
Like probably the 80s was the first time I wanted Gap stuff. And they
Yep.
were short-lived here in Australia for a while, but they are cool. And, you know, when I went to America, it was a real thrill to go to a Gap store.
Yeah.
And Troye Sivan is the new face of Gap, and he has released the most amazing ad. He looks incredible. He's in the baggiest jeans possible.
Because the campaign's called Get Loose, and it's
Get
obviously
Loose.
highlighting the loose denim trend.
And I mean, a more perfect spokesperson I cannot think
Right.
of. This is the song that he's dancing around with his magical dancers to. You and I were upset because we wanted it to be a Troye Sivan song.
Because some of the choreography matches the music video to Got Me Started.
And that is, do you know why that is?
Why?
Because the same choreographers that did Got Me Started and, in fact, Rush worked with him and his dancers
Right.
on the Gap ad.
And then I must have missed this trend because, Swanee, apparently the reason they used Thundercat Funny Thing
Yeah.
is that it's been going viral on social media, but I've not clocked that.
I haven't either.
It's a
But
tune,
you know
though.
I'm not on TikTok-y.
You're not a TikTok?
I'm not a TikToker.
What does our friend Pang say? You don't play the TikTok.
You don't play the TikTok.
What's
so,
your
God, I'm missing it.
stance on loose denim v skinny tapered denim?
I have no opinion about fashion at all.
Really?
I know it's completely at odds with you.
Yeah, that's
but
fine.
I really think that if you love it and you feel amazing in it, then it is the right look.
Rocket.
Yeah.
The Chrissy Swan Show.
At Priceline Pharmacy, you can simplify your online shopping experience with Click and Collect. Order online, select Click and Collect, and within 2 trading hours, your items will be ready for pickup at your local Priceline. It's that easy.
Head to priceline.com.au. The Chrissy Swan Show.
What have you found in your toilet? We're asking you this question because a Thai man has been bitten on his testicles. What's that?
It's a snake hiss.
Oh, I thought.
Do you want to hear it again?
I thought it was a. Okay, yes, but wait. Play the sound and then think of a sausage hitting a barbecue. It's not unlike it, is it? It's not unlike it.
It's an angry snake.
It is an angry snake. Well, this was an angry snake that was in Thanet's toilet.
Far out.
He was sitting on the toilet. Well, why don't we use his own words? He says, I felt something biting my balls. It was very painful. I bet it was. I don't have a set of testicles, believe it or not.
That I am sure of.
What would that feel like?
Extremely painful, and it's an extremely sensitive region. So, also, it's not the thickest of. It just would be. It would be the most awful thing that could happen.
Imagine if you were just sitting there.
I know, and then
bang, hot sausage. He says it was very painful, so I put my hands in the toilet to see what was wrong. Now, right there, Thanet, I've got a problem.
Because he hasn't already checked the toilet bowl before seating himself?
I would imagine that would be a problem for you.
That's my
Because you would
first
always
problem.
give it a cursory glance. I do too.
Without question.
And then if it's just too disgusting, I won't even sit on it.
Or if I'm in a public arena or public space, I will lay down some toilet paper first.
Or,
before sit.
alternatively, if there's a snake hiding in it, you wouldn't sit on it.
You'd maybe leave.
He wouldn't. He hasn't checked it. But to put your hands in the toilet, for me, I don't care what's in there. I don't care if the Loch Ness Monster's in there. In fact, I wouldn't care if there was $200,000 gold bullion. My hands go claw-like at the thought of being anywhere near toilet bowl water.
I guess
Can't stand
when
it.
he was in the pain that he was in, though, you really would want to go in and have a look at what was grabbing on.
Well, he did.
Yeah.
That's exactly what he did. And he says, I was shocked that I grabbed a snake.
And it wasn't his.
And it wasn't his. Then, not only did he grab the snake, he pulled it out, grabbed the toilet brush and started whacking at the snake's head until the article says the snake loosened its grip and died.
Wow, he must have been properly whacking it.
He must have really been. Have you seen the size of the snake?
Yeah, it was huge. And I also love in scenarios like this, like, man, we live in a great time where the first thing he started to do was film it. So that
Yes.
now we've got a video of him holding the python.
That is a massive snake, and I feel sick. I would lose 20 years off my life if I ever found anything in the toilet like that.
Yeah.
Like in Queensland, there's frogs and they jump up.
Oh, that would be weird, like a toad.
Cane toads, big ones. They're as big as dinner plates,
I
and
know.
they jump up into your bum.
13, 24, 10. What a visual.
The Chrissy Swan Show. The Chrissy Swan Show.
What has jumped up at you from the toilet? In honour of poor old Thanet, whose scrotum was torn to shreds by the fangs of a python.
It was not a bad news story because I'd like to clarify that. I just read on at what happened in the song, Swanee. He didn't even need stitches.
No, he didn't.
The doc said, bro,
No,
head out. In a
absolutely.
fortnight, you'll be good.
Shawn Mendes was no good to him in this situation. He says, my testicles are safe now. That is good news.
That is good news. 13 24 10, we're asking you what you found in your toilet.
Denise, what did you find in your toilet? Denise.
I found a mouse,
You found a mouse.
a tiny little mouse. We had one roaming around the house for many, many days. We set out traps everywhere so we can catch it. And one morning I've gone to the toilet and it's in there dead. It was tiny. It was the most disgusting thing. I had to actually call someone to come and remove it from the toilet.
Did you try and just flush it, though? I would have just tried to flush it.
No, I couldn't. I couldn't even. I saw it, I screamed, and I ran out. So I had to. My first thought was someone needs to get their hand in there to get it out. So,
Oh, yuck.
No, I would have got a tea strainer.
oh, bro, I didn't want to touch it.
You
in
know
any
what,
way, shape,
Denise?
or form.
I can see that mouse like in the water. You know, like its little paws up.
Marco, don't put that on
Its
socials.
little paws.
Oh, gross.
So, remind me, Jack, I've got a story about a mouse in my house and the conversation I had with the guy at Bunnings.
Okay, great.
I'll tell you later.
Denise, Priceline Pharmacy voucher for you.
Paul, hello. Hello, Paul. What did you find in your toilet?
I found a white-tailed spider as I was about to go sit down for number twos.
I
Thanks,
love the
Paul.
detail, Paul. I love
best I could do.
The important detail there was that you didn't want anyone to think that you sit down for wee-wees. You're a real man.
Because he's a man.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Now, Paul, a white-tailed spider, I'm not into camping or, in fact, nature at all. So I'm assuming that a white-tailed spider is very, very dangerous.
They can leave a pretty good scar from what I believe. Fortunately, he didn't scar me.
How big are they?
This one was it was the biggest one I'd probably say I've seen, and I'm a plumber, so I've seen plenty of
Oh,
them.
you would have
Did you just
too.
whack it, Paul?
No, I put some paper over it and flushed it.
R.I.P.
I love your voice, Paul. I'm sending you a Priceline Pharmacy voucher. I don't want to assume anything, but Father's Day is coming up. Hello, Alex.
Hello.
What creepy thing did you find in the toilet bowl?
My daughter's doll's leg.
What? Okay, so did she dismember the doll first?
Yes. So, and the worst part was, it's because of the way it sank, and it sort of sucked up and it sank to the bottom. All you could see were the little toenails.
And when you first saw it, did you think, what is that?
Yeah, I had to go get tongs.
I love it.
I love the utensils used
There's
to get the
something
things
so
out.
fun about dismantling dolls. Like, I remember as a kid doing it to George's. Is that weird? Okay, everyone seems shocked that I've just said that.
It's the sort of the first sign of a serial killer.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is.
Really?
Yeah.
It's just like the satisfaction of ripping an arm and a leg off. Why does everyone looking at me like I'm...
Oh, you're like
Ted
Dennis the
Bundy.
Menace. You're
All
like
right.
a horrible Henry. Hello, Darren.
How you going?
Good, mate. What
What did you find in your
in the
toilet?
toilet?
Well, I went camping up north, up Mackay Way, Cairns, and we're at a caravan park, and I thought, oh, I'll go read the paper on the dunny. And I sat down, and something latched on, and as I jumped up, it was a big green tree frog hanging, dangling with legs, everything, and he was attached.
Wait, what was it?
How did you... For a tree frog?
Tree frog.
How did you get your testicles out of the frog's head?
Well, I jumped out, like off the toilet, like Fred Eagle kind of thing, jumping, and he was, how frogs, when they hang, their legs are going everywhere, and
Yes.
he was just flopping and flipping them, just flop, 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 flop.
The Chrissy Swan Show.
Did you know that you can rhyme bag with abracadabra if you just call it a bagra?
Oh, good tips, Swanee.
You're listening to the Chrissy Swan Show on Nova.
Chrissy's Clickbait.
Let me just see what's in my bagra of tricks here in terms
Please.
of goss. Oh, this is music to my ears. Do you remember how good the Netflix documentary on Posh and Bex was.
I loved it.
Actually, it was specifically on David Beckham, but their love and their relationship really stole the show there,
It
I
was
think.
fantastic. It's the only time I would really show interest or watch anything to do with soccer or what they call football.
Exactly. And really, it was mainly about Posh and Bex.
Correct.
And the Magic House and how he was a clean freak. And I just loved it.
They managed to skim over all of his infidelities, but that's okay.
Of course they did. Of course, it doesn't everyone.
I would have loved to hear a bit of tea on that.
Anyway, great news for fans of that doco. Victoria Beckham has signed on for her own documentary series. It's coming to Netflix.
This is great.
And I think that the whole reason behind it can be put squarely on the shoulders of one scene from the Beckham documentary, and this is it.
We're very working class.
Be honest.
I am being honest. I am being honest.
What car did your dad drive you to school in?
So my dad did.
No, one answer.
My dad.
What car was it?
All right, it's not a simple answer
What
because
car
It's not a simple
did you
answer.
Get your dad to drive
it
you to
depends.
school in? No.
Okay,
What
in the
car?
80s, my dad had a Rolls Royce.
So funny.
She's such a queen, and they're such great TV that I know nowadays it's not cool to do reality TV. Like, even the Kardashians call their new series a docu-series.
Yes.
But, like, if they had a reality show being the Beckhams or something, it would be 10 out of 10.
100 out of 10.
Like, with the kids too.
There was a bit of a situation at Melbourne Airport this morning. A passenger has opened the emergency exit door. You know, the ones that you've got to really click open.
Yeah, so they'd landed though.
They'd landed.
Okay.
And then instead of just, going out single file, thank you so much, what a lovely flight on the way out. By the way, do you do that? Do you say thank you?
Yeah.
To the, oh, good.
I always do, and when I enter, I always give them a nice greeting and say, hello, how are you?
Good.
Because then I feel like they give you a little bit
I
of
was going to
extra
say, you're just
pizzazz.
hoping for some free champagne.
Hoping for an upgrade.
But he's opened up that big door and then climbed out onto the wing and then slid down the slide that you only ever hear about in the safety precautions.
Is so ballsy because I can see there's photos of him here, Swanee. It looks like he's had to climb over the wing, right?
Yeah.
My intrusive thoughts when I'm on a long haul flight is about falling out of the plane and getting caught up in the blades and getting sucked in.
I've got an intrusive thought and I have to stop myself every time.
About on a plane?
Yes, because
What?
sometimes I get the exit row, which
Yeah,
is fantastic.
the leg room.
And you've got to go through that whole thing where the flight attendant says, are you really going to save everybody? And I nod, knowing that
Yeah.
in an emergency I'd lose my mind.
Not a chance. I'll be
No
jumping
way.
off quicker than anything.
And every time she says that, I look at the door and I'm like, I can't open that. Anyway, I can see it in my mind, me opening the door and getting out. And I have to stop myself from trying to open it.
Wow.
Yep. So I understand this man.
Totally.
I mean, look, I don't encourage it, but I get it. Yeah.
The Chrissy Swan Show.
Oh, I bring some sad news to you. You know how penguins are one of the few species that mate for life. Melbourne Aquarium played host to a same-sex couple, penguin.
I think it was Sydney.
Oh,
Sydney's
Sydney,
Aquarium,
was it?
yeah.
Oh, Sydney's Aquarium. I apologise. Sydney's Aquarium
I
was
remember them.
home to Sven and Magic.
And they inspired a Mardi Gras float or something a little while ago.
Yes, and they were featured on the special Atypical.
Have they joined OnlyFans?
Oh, you're going to be really embarrassed that you were so crass because
Why?
Sven has passed away.
Oh, R.I.P. Sven.
Oh my God, you don't even
I'm being
care.
nice. What do you want me to say?
I want to replay that. Oh.
No, it's
I've
their-
never heard anything so insincere.
They're penguins.
It's really sad. But listen, okay, if that doesn't get you, what about this? Sven's younger partner was taken to his side to help process the loss and understand his partner wouldn't return. He immediately started singing, which was beautifully reciprocated by
penguin?
the colony, the aquarium said. Yeah.
Aw. Was that fake too? Aw. Do you know
Yeah,
my...
so all you care about is $30 steaks. That's all.
And
all
vodka
you-
martinis.
And vodka martinis.
I reckon the penguins were gay when they watched Happy Feet and heard this absolute tune.
Yeah, they're like, what are we feeling?
Was it you and me, Tom, that did a tap dance to this? in
no
like year
doubt.
7 or 8.
And I bet you they were actually called like Bruce and Wayne, and they went, I'm calling myself Sven, and I'm magic.
The Chrissy Swan Show. The Chrissy Swan Show. Chrissy's Quizzy.
Time to give away one of these iconic money can't buy bum bags, Jack.
Iconic, you say. I mean, I love that word. It's just not one I'd attach with the bum bags.
Hello, Cody. Are you there, Cody?
Yes, I'm here.
Oh, good to hear your voice. You are up against Kimberly. Hello.
Hello.
Who do you think's going to win, Jack? I know it's not Mystic Chrissy time, but what's your vibe?
I'm vibing Cody today, Swanee.
Ah.
Yes, Jack.
There you go. You work in a warehouse, it says here, Cody. What is stocked there?
Ozito, power tools.
Ooh.
Oh, and you're turning 35 this weekend, Cody. What are you doing for
on
it?
Saturday. Going to Akami, Japanese.
Love it.
Oh, Okami.
I'm
That's
going to
the...
drink my weight worth in sake, I think.
Yeah, and you're going to eat your weight in sushi. That's an all-you-can-eat restaurant.
Yeah, correct.
Love it. Let's get to the quiz.
All right, we're going to give some love to Kimberly later too as well.
Of
Question
course.
number 1. Your names are your buzzers, blah, 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 best of 5. First person to 3 wins the game. Which Spice Girl is getting their own Netflix docuseries?
Cody.
Kimberly.
Yes, Cody.
Posh Spice?
Yes, also known as Victoria Beckham.
Yeah, Victoria Beckham.
Question number 2. The acronym TBT stands for what?
Cody.
Yes, Cody.
Throwback to?
Oh, he's on.
Yes.
Mystic Jack has been right on a few things this week.
That's amazing.
All right, question 3 is for the win, Cody. We still love you, Kimberly.
Thank you.
Dua Lipa, also known as Dua Peep, is celebrating her 29th birthday today. Can you name this hit?
Yes, Cody.
Stop caring.
Don't show up?
No.
Kimberly, do you want to crack?
You know how.
You know how?
No.
No.
Don't
I love this big
start
turn it
now.
up. Okay, it's don't start now.
2 points to Cody. Kimberly is not yet on the scoreboard. Question number 4.
Can you name the English pop star that joined Taylor Swift on stage yesterday to sing Florida?
Kimberly?
Yes?
Kimberly. Florence.
Yes. Can you imagine how iconic that was?
Let's talk about that before 4 so we can enjoy it.
I would have just died on the spot right there.
R.I.P.
Cardiac arrest,
Chrissy.
dead. Yeah. What's the score check, please?
2 points to Cody, 1 to Kimberly. We're up to question number 5.
A cicada is a very noisy what?
Kimberly.
Kimberly?
Kimberly?
Insect.
It is an insect.
We're on to a tiebreaker. Question number 6.
Which famous graffiti artist comes from Bristol?
Kimberly.
Yes, Kimberly for the win.
Thanks.
It is
Thank
Banksy.
Cody,
It
I'm
is.
sorry.
So
Damn
how's your Mystic Jack stuff going now?
Nah, don't worry about it. Hey, Kimberly, you have got a limited edition Chrissy Swan Show bum bag.
Thank you so much.
You are
Use
so
it
welcome.
wisely. Cody, I'm going to send you one too.
Oh, my God. Thank you very much.
Oh, my
I just
God.
like the cut of your jib. I don't know whether the pricing gun will fit in at the warehouse, but we'll see how we go.
The Chrissy Swan Show.
It's time for this.
Swan's sweeping statements.
13 24 10, give us a call right now and get it off your chest. What is the one opinion that you hold that you know is not going to make friends for you?
We will give you a Priceline Pharmacy voucher for sharing said sweeping statement.
We sure will. I've realised with some embarrassment that my one last week, I can't remember what it was, but it absolutely was not.
It was not a sweeping statement, but that's okay.
But I didn't realise it was until I was explaining it.
Yeah,
and
I
then I
get
had
it.
mad panic.
I get
Because
it.
I was live on air.
But it was also a great topic, though, that we discussed and broadcasted to the nation, because I often think about that, which was people putting different soaps in an Aesop hand soap
Yes, cheap ones, Palmolive, like, $5 for 20 litres. 13 24 10, give us a call now. Here's mine. Schools these days require far too much
Yeah.
parental involvement.
I really sense that with a lot of people around the office here and obviously working with you. Like, why do they need so much? When I was a kid.
I'm serious. I've got 3 kids, 2 boys and a girl. They're at 2 different schools. If I went to every goddamn social function, mother's breakfast, I would not have time to work.
No, you wouldn't.
You know, man the second-hand uniform. No.
There was something I heard the other day that really alarmed me and really cemented my decision to not have children, and that was a shared parents WhatsApp group for the class. I was like, that is horrific.
I've got it.
You're on a shared WhatsApp group with other moms and dads.
Got to be.
Why?
You've got to be, otherwise I've got no idea what's going on at school.
What if you
In
hate
fact,
Greg and Lynn?
Well, you're a what do people call where they just sit there and watch?
Oh, you're a reader, not a feeder.
Correct.
That's shouldn't be allowed. That's a step too far.
Well, that's the only way that I know that Peg needs a certain set of gloves for a performance, of which I have no idea when the day is.
What's wrong with just emailing or calling the parents like when I was around?
Emailing or calling? Oh, my God, do not have children. Sue, what is your sweeping statement?
Okay, this is not going to be very popular with the Aussies, but I think Nicole Kidman is a bad actress.
No, I hate this one. I really just want to stick up for Nicole, but it's sweeping statements and we won't judge you, Sue.
Sorry.
Sue, can I confess that I agree with you?
Yeah.
I agree with you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Have you watched Big Little Lies and The Undoing and all of her stuff, Sue?
I tried and I couldn't.
I have, and the series is fantastic, and all the other actresses are amazing.
Yeah, okay, you're just not a fan. Okay.
Hello. I mean, I love this.
Priceline
Sue.
Pharmacy voucher for you, Sue.
But it does feel naughty to say that. I agree. Alyssa, what is your sweeping statement?
This one's going to get a hate, but Beyonce has not made a good song in the last 10 years.
Hard agree.
Okay. Okay, so Sue, give me the last good song she released. I mean, Alyssa.
Halo, maybe?
Yeah, that was a good album. Her self-titled album was the last one I enjoyed. I'm just trying to think back. This new country era is not it.
Oh, no.
Yeah, I think I agree with you. I really do. Connie, hello.
Hello.
What is your sweeping statement, Connie?
Mocktails, why bother?
Oh, my God, Connie, I agree.
Retweet.
It's just like drinking a juice otherwise.
Yes, I know, but they charge as much as the full-strength cocktails.
Exactly, so why bother?
Oh, I don't bother anymore. I've learnt the hard way.
I don't.
You go and order because I don't drink alcohol at all, and you go and order a virgin mojito or whatever.
Yeah.
It costs you $9,
That's
$10,
ridiculous.
$11.
And what annoys me as a big drinker, Connie, is when there's a mocktail I like, and I try to say, oh, can I turn that into an alcoholic cocktail and add vodka or tequila? And they say no.
I'll get it, grip.
I know. Priceline.
You can add anything.
Pharmacy voucher for you, I know. Oh, Swanee, this one's good. I like how controversial we're going here.
Amanda, what is your sweeping statement?
Hi, guys. I love Donald Trump.
What?
She says it.
What do you love about him?
Everything. His personality, his political views. I just love him, and I cannot bring it up with people because they just turn.
Do you love him?
My mum doesn't even let me mention him in her house.
No, my mum's the same. Do you love him like a joke love?
No, I just reckon he's good, and he's helped so many people.
And what about some of his political views, though? Are there some that you disagree with? Or no, you agree with his policy too?
I'm like a Trump fan through and through, 100%.
What about him grabbing women on the private area and all that sort of stuff?
Look, is there really any evidence that he did that?
She's a full apology. And what about his tan? His choice of fake tan?
Look, fake tan is a way of life. I'm sorry.
I'm obsessed with you, Amanda.
I love it. You can't get her off it.
The Chrissy Swan Show.
Let's do this.
Mamaka by Ovolo. Good soul, good times, good vibrations in Bali. Book at overlohotels.com. Chrissy's Bali Beats.
Hey, quick question, Jack. What's happening for me in 23 days?
You are jetting off to Bali.
I'm going to BALI. Hey, Ellie, are you going to be in BALI?
I hope so.
Now, you know that the magic of this prize is that it's not just for you. It is for you and 3 friends. Who are they?
Oh, it's going to be hard to choose, but I want to do a mum's trip with all my girlfriends.
Oh, my God. Well, if you go with your 3 girlfriends, let me tell you what we're throwing in. 4 VIP passes to Rooftop Rapture at Kuta Social Club.
Amazing.
Oh, man. It is the highest rooftop pool club in Bali, and DJ Tiger Lily's performing, and you can have giant big cocktails in fish bowls like mums like.
Oh, my God. Take me there now.
Are they fun mums or boring mums, Ellie?
Fun.
Good.
No boring mums allowed.
Good.
Well, you know, if you took me, I'd be the boring mum. So, all right. Now, this is how it works, Ellie. I've got everything crossed for you. We are about to play you a holiday vibe song, something that you love and that you'd have in your ears on holiday, right? But we've hidden it with sounds of beaches and seagulls.
Coup d'etat.
Coup d'etat. If you can decipher the song in the quickest amount of time, you and your 3 fun mums are off to Bali. Have you got it?
I've got it. Thank you.
Alrighty, I'm going to hit play on the song now, Ellie. Yes!
Yes! Oh my God, and you did that so quickly. We will be finding out on Wednesday who solved it the quickest and is therefore en route to Bali.
The Chrissy Swan Show.
Let's do this.
Chrissy's clickbait.
Welfare check performed and has come back positive on Ben Affleck.
Oh, good.
He is fine, guys.
I think he'd be more than fine, but yeah.
He's really fine. Of course, we're talking about it. Everyone in the office is still talking about it, you know.
I know. I caught Mandy, our beautiful friend in sales, discussing it earlier, and I went a little bit savage on J-Lo, I think, because some of the sales
What was Mandy's
girls
take
just
on it?
looked at me.
Because she's very kind-hearted.
Yeah, well, because I barged in with my opinion and then just left, I didn't actually get to get Mandy's opinion.
Yeah, no, you don't care about someone else's opinion. Anyway, of course, we're speaking of the divorce proceedings that were filed yesterday by Jennifer
J-Lo.
Lopez against Ben Affleck. It is definitely over. Exactly 2 years to the day from when it started. And he has been spotted, Ben Affleck, day after the filing, doing what Ben Affleck does most, puffing on a ciggy.
What a king.
He's on a date. He's got his window open. I reckon he's on a hands-free phone call, maybe to his mate Matt Damon, or maybe to his ex Jennifer Garner. They've kept a beautiful relationship for the sake of the kids. In fact, the day before the divorce was announced, he was hopping off a private jet with Jennifer Garner and
How
his
nice.
kids.
I wonder if she's helping him through this, being like, well, remember with us, this is what you did, Ben, so don't do that with J-Lo. Be a bit nicer. Or like, I wonder if she's guiding him through it.
I think they are such great friends. I love it.
I love that
They
too.
know each other so well. And she just doesn't want to live with him. I get it, you know. I
Yeah.
get it. She doesn't want him spewing in the stairwell, you know, after a bender.
But she will get him the donuts if he needs them.
Of course, she will go to Dunkin' Donuts for her ex. Taylor Swift has brought out Florence Welsh at her final London show. Of course, Florence Welsh appeared on Florida on Tortured Poets Department.
Which was my favourite tune when it first was released.
Agreed.
Off the album.
Can you? I'm just imagining me at Wembley when that happened. I honestly think I would have shape-shifted.
Yeah, when you saw Florence Welsh appear on the stage.
I just would have either just died instantly to see those two singing that song.
Pretty magical.
Oh, my God. And then Jack Antonoff came out, which is her long-time collaborator, for
Getaway
So
Car.
Long I thought it was So Long London.
No, he sung Getaway Car with her.
Oh, he sang it with her. Okay, great.
On stage playing the guitar, and they reenacted this viral moment of them creating the song.
They're another set of good friends.
Yeah, Jack and Taylor.
Yes.
But she did sing, you're right, Swanee, because it was her final show for the Eras, for the Euro leg of the Eras
Yes.
tour. So it felt fitting for her to sing So Long London.
100%. Oh my God. I'm so sad. I never got to hear any of the Tortured Poets Department because, of course, when she was here, it wasn't out yet.
I know.
Another thing she talked about was, do you remember in the European tour, she was in Vienna and then suddenly she had to cancel 2 or 3 nights?
Yes.
And she never commented on it. We knew why it was. It was because there was a threat of violence to her concert goers, to her fans. And she just went quiet, and I thought, I wonder what she's doing. I mean, I trust her implicitly. But it turns out now that the European leg is over, she has made a statement about that situation. And it was what we thought. She didn't want to inflame anyone's fury. She didn't want to put anyone else in danger. She still had a lot of dates to do after Vienna. And she thought, if I comment on this and condemn the people that are making these threats, they might retaliate on people that love me and that I love in return, and I couldn't live with myself.
Good on her for taking that stance, because I can imagine you'd feel the pressure as an artist to say something.
Yes.
But imagine the anxiety she would have had then going into those next few shows.
Absolutely. And she said she got a whole new sense of fear from it. Also, by the way, I've already listened to Midnight's and Tortured Poets Department today.
Wow.
Now check this out.
The Chrissy Swan Show is a Nova podcast. For more great comedy shows like this, head to novapodcast.com.au.